Hello and welcome to episode 12 of our Seinathíl campaign. In the last episode, we did a little bit of expansion up here in the north, just trying our best to snake our way up into a war in which we can call Bjarnrik in. That is the #1 most important thing that we can do right now. And I'm hoping that relatively soon, we should be able to get to war with Gwed, but first we have to get through Anbennar, which will not be the easiest of tasks, considering they have a pretty decent alliance chain here. Though with all of our people, it really won't be that big of a deal in the end, I don't think. I wanted to think about possibly doing some reconquest for Corveria as well. As, yeah, that's a lot of cores. That is a lot of cores on very decent land that we could bring under our own personal control at some point. As long as, you know, they don't perhaps put their vampires on us, that would be slightly problematic. We also need to make sure that we are improving relations with Bjarnrik. They are a little bit on the low side. Let's go ahead and improve those. We can improve it by, yeah, 85 more. Get them happy with us. So we have some rebels up here that we need to take care of. But all of our troops are currently stuck, which is not exactly what you want to see. I don't remember why we had all of our troops here either. I'm assuming we just got out of a war? No, we did not. It's been a couple of days, so I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but I will just make new plans. Let's go ahead and get access through Orda Aldrezia. I could please get this access. Thank you. Sure, you can... Yeah, you can have military access. I was looking here. We have a royal marriage with Basan. They are 21 years old. Very, very valuable. But right now, a Silwex will go to the throne. But that's because they're both royal marriage to me and Wex. So I think because I have Diplo ideas finished, I'm just going to break these royal ties. It's going to make them pretty mad. But that's okay, as I don't want to be paying for the Diplo. So let's bring these guys back over. We should be able to get access through everybody. Everybody really likes us right now, which is good because, yeah, it's not going to be cheap to take all of this land. If it could please, Silverforge, also get access through you, I would very much appreciate it. And there's that. Now we'll go deal with the rebels, and then we'll declare war. Ellison is asking for ducats. You. How do you have favors with me? Hello? We're not allied, nor have we been. That's odd. No. I'm not gonna give you money. That's weird. I'm not sure why they were able to do that. Who? Ulair and Derwing. Well, Ulair... I do not feel good about you annexing Vertesk. That I admit. You really like me. You are allied to Bipek, Derwing, and the Danish Temple. Let's see if I can convince you to... I can't. Well, man, usually I would not worry about it too much, but they did fully annex an or not an elector, but a prince of the empire. And that is not something that I am okay with. Now, it is going to make BPEC mad with me, and they are an elector. Well, actually, they're not voting for me anyways. So piss off. Give me that land back. Demand unlawful territory for High Harbor. No. Sorry, I wasn't really asking. More of a demand than asking. Go ahead and declare war on them for Imperial liberation. Just call everybody in, including Bjarnrik. Beautiful. Love to see that. Love to see Bjarnrik being brought into wars with us. Confirm. Dame's Crown is here. Also, we have not stated this up yet. That's a mistake. That is all some very valuable land that I would like to take full advantage of. Not quite enough admin, it seems. The Magisterium should take care of these folks in Danish Temple. Why? No, it's Derwing, not Danish Temple. For a second there, I was like, why would Danish Temple have unlawful territory? But they don't. That's just the wrong person. I'll take that national unrest. Prestige is very good for us. Means we are blasting through these forts. How is our economy looking? Other than the looting provinces. I mean, we're getting 8.5 ducats from war reps. We could probably afford to get some more cannons then. Would be a good time to at least think about doing that. Yeah, we have a couple of forts here. Let's not send everybody on. There's no reason for that. Make sure that our king with 8 siege is going to be in charge of the siege there. It's going to make this much, much faster. Who can I call in? Sagamber? Not necessary, I don't think. Not necessary at all. Basan. Still the Pink Dynasty. That's a good dynasty to have, I guess. Alright, Derwing. Yes, Derwing. First of all, war reps. Second of all, return a core to Armoran. And break your alliances and your rivalries. Give me money and get out. Just using my position as the Emperor to, you know, not kill the rebels I said I was going to go kill, apparently. Thought I would have done that, but I did not. This year's note stock, so our music festival is back. Let's go with, I mean, stability, man. Stability is so good. Let's see, how much admin is that actually worth at this point? It's worth 204 admin points. That's how you have to think about it. We're good on manpower. Some morale would be okay. Development cost. Ooh. Wait a second. Development cost is actually a pretty good idea. How far off tech are we? Very far. Because we need all of the provinces and the Song Barges region to be at 30 development. And right now it's pretty cheap. But if I also get an additional minus 15% dev cost, also combine that with the Encouraged Development Edict, then yeah, that makes it 29 to develop. A 29 development province now costs 29 points. That is fan-freaking-tastic. So we will go ahead and get all of this developed now, especially focusing on military and Diplo, of course, as those are the best things for us to develop, as they will have less diminishing returns than tax. Just like that, everything is up to 30. That was really good. I'm glad we got that note stock. We can scroll on down to complete Cardesti neighborhoods. The Cardesti are a people with a cursed and unfortunate history. There are many throughout Anbennar who would turn them away for fear of the curse, but we see a small kinship in these people's culture. They, like us, have a strong passion for the musical arts, and their grand festivals and carnivals would fit right at home in our cities. We should invite these people to settle in our lands permanently. So for 100 years, we get plus 10% production efficiency and plus 15 national tax. Now, I don't know who the Cardesti are. So if someone would like to let me know down in the comments about where in the lore they kind of fit in, I would appreciate that. But whoever they are welcome here if that's the bonuses they give. You know, it's definitely a good friendship. It's definitely not taking advantage of them. Ooh. Alright, Borean Seal Note Bridges Opera House. Opera as an art form first started in Notes Bridge at Borean Seal Note Bridges Opera House on 34th Street, overlooking the gardens. Everyone in the country knows the exact location, as this new art form is taking the world by storm. A form of theater, it's especially capturing the aristocracy, who come from miles around to catch the latest work being performed. This, of course, means we can tax even more people. I still need to get my tickets, plus 10% local tax modifier for 50 years. Amazing. Royal marriage with Sagamber is over. That's okay. If they want to get one, then we will probably accept it. We're getting legitimacy pretty quickly. Alright, that is another fort that is completed. Let's go take their capital and end this war. Damish Temple, how you feeling? You're feeling good. The Magisterium wants their land. I don't think I'm going to give it to you, though. Much as I know you'd love it, and if I was the Magisterium, I would want it. But I'm not going to be giving away people's provinces. That does not make much sense for the Emperor to do. I'm also not going to break your alliances, as I want you to remain somewhat strong. As, again, I don't want other people like Moonhaven or Istralor, well, obviously not Istralor, they're a PU, but like Moonhaven jumping on them and trying to take things. Hopefully the Magisterium goes and hits them here. I mean, Istralor could maybe back them up. No, they're just going to avoid them. Alright, fair enough. Probably easier that way for them. Alright, we have cored some more stuff up in this area. Pretty good development. 16, 22, 16, yeah. Wow. Ooh, it's Kedist. Well, that's just not okay. Just kidding. It's definitely okay. Nothing I can do about it, so it's gonna be okay. Yeah, we'll enter a royal marriage with you. Now, why do we only have 35% BPEC? I forgot about the little halflings. Well, well, well. Hello, BPEC. I stopped forgetting about you. Now your country shall burn. Alright, that is our relations with Bjarnrik totally maxed out. Let's start improving people like... You're actually already maxed. You are... We're just so freaking popular. That's just what it is. Everybody loves us. Marhold does not. We will improve. Wow, they're still reaching court. That is surprising. Court Knight's having a difficult time this game. Overall, I think it's probably because Vern flipped so early and got a Center of Reformation here, which creates more problems for us in the long run, such as the Magisterium and Elector being Core Knight. But overall, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Who will not be okay though is BPEC. Brilliant Diplomat, 5 Imperial Authority, or minus 5% aggressive expansion. I will... Well, first of all, I'll add all provinces to the EOA. We're not going to be getting much more Imperial Authority is the thing. So I'm not sure. We're going to go for the aggressive expansion reduction. Just the best thing for us to do. Now, war reps with these guys is going to be worth a ton of money. Plus, we get like 100 ducats out of it. We'll love to see it. You can break your alliance with Westham, as that may make them want to vote for me more. And go ahead and release Rubyhold. Did you add these provinces to the EOA? You have not. Mostly because they're the wrong religion still. Well, that's unfortunate. I would have liked to have released them if I could bring Silverforge into... Or not Silverforge. Wrong dwarves, my bad. Rubyhold into it, but I cannot. Not the correct religion, so we'll just take what we can. War reps, money. Yes. Pillage the capital. That is 6 development for free. You won't actually accept that. I'll just take a little bit less money. I'm not too worried about it. We will. Peace out. With said money, let's get some manufactories going. Oh, we're going to make so much money off our manufactories when we unlock the correct techs. I know mills, I think it's like tech 16 for Diplo, if I recall. Maybe it's admin. I don't know. But whenever we get that, oh baby, it's going to be good. We're going to be making tons and tons of money off of our paper provinces. Go ahead, release Vertesk. No, you're definitely not returning anything to Gwed. Give me war reps, give me money. Pillage your capital as well. 17 AE for 18 development that I don't have to core? Yes, please. How do you feel about Grombar? Okay, it's just access. You don't actually want to ally them. Because they are one of our next targets. So, there we go. Vertesk is back and alive. We are guaranteeing them. That is fine. We'll do that until they can find a friend. And yes, that is beautiful. We have completed Songs of War and Friendship, which means we have won 5 wars with our Bardic allies. Now, I'm not sure if we've actually done that. I think, does it count as a different war when you separate piece other people out? Because I think that's what happened here. Because I don't think we've actually been in 5 different wars with Bjarnrik. If that's the case, then these missions are much easier than I thought they were going to actually be. In any case, though, with our new friends, we have become a fearsome opponent on the field. United we stand, ready to strike fear in those who dare stand against us. They will sing songs of our victories. 25 prestige, 25 legitimacy, and 300 crowns. Wow. And there's that 100 we need for forming the Sign Court, which will... Ooh, it'll give us a new government reform. It'll fix us to duchy rank, but that won't matter for us. Wow. Those are some good bonuses. But now we need to win an additional 5 wars with our Bardic allies, which is a-okay. Yeah, I mean, if we can get multiple instances by separate piecing other people out, then that makes it way better for us. Way better. Oh wow, we got a big war going against the orcs over here. They are very dead. Very dead. Anbenland, let's go ahead and start building up a spy network. That way we can do that. Please say, yes, we have spawned the printing press. Awesome. That is because, of course, Benin has... Oh, it's not. It has not been flipped to Coronet. I thought it had to be. I am not complaining, though. The ability to mass-produce the written word would revolutionize the spread of information, and in many ways, early modern society as a whole. Pioneered by Renaissance men such as Conwellian printer Olor Goodmountain, the new art helped fuel the Renaissance by making the translated classics more widely available. Later, the Reformation benefited greatly from the ability to spread critical publications and translations of the Holy Scriptures. Now that printing has matured as a technique and spread throughout Canor, hundreds and thousands of copies of everything from religious and political pamphlets to scientific treatises and instructions on how to behave are circulating the continent. With print shops growing ever more commonplace, rulers have found it hard to contain the new technique, as the comparatively easy means of production makes it easy for censorship to be sidestepped by moving business across the border or even just changing the name on a title page. What 300 monarch points, 20 prestige, 25 government reform progress, and plus 10% institution spread in the province of Benin. Is there anything I can spend my prestige on? Nope. Everyone's loyal, so oh well. Alright, we are building that spy network. We also, we have reconquest here on Blade Marches. The thing is, I want to be able to call in Bjarnrik. Help do that. That's still too far for Bjarnrik, but that'll get us to a border with Gwed. We're allied to Duran, Pearl's Edge, the Aramari Temple, and Telgir. That I'm not a fan of. That I'm not a fan of at all. But this war does not seem all that worth it to me. How many troops does Telgir have? 15? There'll be just a minor problem to deal with against Gwed. We'll go ahead and unpause, let some time pass. Yes, things are being converted over to Coronet. Wexenard Draperies. Sure. Why would I not click this button? Oh, because it makes Magdalene a little bit stronger. I don't care. Give me the money. That's a lot of money. Troops. Let's actually move our troops on back, and let's get another 10,000 cannons going. Just to make sure that we are ready to rock and roll. Now remember, we are no longer allied to Wex, but we are waiting for the time when they do not have a heir, and then we're going to claim their throne, and we are going to declare war upon them, even if it means we have to fight the Magisterium. We are not going to lose force stability and 30 legitimacy. We are going to stay as Regent Court, as there's somewhere in the mission, as people point out, I don't remember exactly where, that we get some bonuses to one of the deities for Regent Court. So we're going to want to make sure that we can take advantage of that. Grotesque, have you found yourself some allies? None, no strong allies, but some. Tur. Right here. Yeah, those nobles can rise up. Sure. I'm sure it'll do good for them. Oh man, look at that. They were so close, and yet so far. Seinathíl. Let's go ahead and start drilling and recast that spell for the hosting of a magical feast. Makes people very happy with us for the low cost of 405 ducats. It's not great, but we will survive. Yes, we'll make sure that we are tolerant of just about everybody, I think. Makes most sense. We're now at a plus 28. How much of that is from war reps? 15. Yeah, our economy's kind of running on war reps at the moment. I'm going to start focusing on admin. Both of our rulers, well, the next one has really bad mill, but I need to get those admin points up. That way I can actually get through technologies, which is obviously the most important thing to do. Those textile mills or textile manufactories will be very, very valuable for us in the long run. All right, we have the claims that we need. Where I'll want to try and get a border with Covenblad, I think. Yeah, probably a good idea. So let's claim at least Gallop's Way. Wait, Gallop's Way is part of the EOA. Oh, right, they're in the EOA. Well, darn. I don't want to attack them if they're in the EOA. Shoot. That means I need to then go through a new shot? No, we're gonna go through them. I don't care if it makes bad borders. The most important thing is that we actually are able to get through our mission tree. Speaking of doing important things, we're going to revoke some titles. And I could then sell those said titles, or I can grab +1 monthly admin points, which is definitely better since I need admin points very, very bad for ideas and for technology. We can cancel this access, I think, through them. I don't think there's any reason that we need it at the moment. Cancel them both. They are drilling, though I should probably split them up if they are going to be taking attrition. Also important thing we need to think about is more forts. Or at least smartly placed forts. Magisterium declares war on Vern. Interesting. Okay. Did they bring in Wex? Is that why? No. Wait. Yes, they did. Alright. Fair enough. Hopefully Wex doesn't take too much off of Conwell. No, they won't. They don't want anything. We'll love to see it. Love to see it. We have some rebels up in the north. You know what? I'm gonna add that to a trade company. Technologies, yes please. Get those textile manufactories and let's make sure we throw them down. Look at that, half a ducat each. Oh yes. Give me the monies. Money, money, money. And if I declare war on Anbenland, will Bjarnrik join me? No. No, they will not. They're also fighting another war. Which one? Please say it's offensive. Yes. Ah, it's in someone else's war, though. Urviksten. Interesting. Very interesting. Doing what Urviksten do. Doing Vikings, conquering the Grey Orcs. Institution spread... Sure. Go for institution spread. And now I get to decide, do I want to actually just go for this Reconquest War, or do I want to get a border with Gwed? And I think the answer is quite obvious. I'm going to get a border with Gwed. So let's move our troops up north. Obviously the Magisterium won't join. They are busy in another war, but we should not need them. I just like calling in my little allies because it makes my life much easier. Vertesk, you are now allied to also Crothan. I would appreciate it if you found a strong ally. Ooh. Okay, not even a great conqueror, just a very strong Versartenchess. And a strong Rayuel, look at that. Wow. Alright, some interesting stuff going on here in the Bulwar. Jadari is allied to Elisna in Shirosham. So it seems it's going to be these two against Versartenchess. Oh yeah, rivaled to Wex, Seinathíl, and Elisna. It's an interesting choice considering the Jadari are right on your border. And they're both hostile to each other, so I don't know why you would rival me. I don't really think I'm a... Well, I am actually a pretty valid rival. They are technically larger than I am, but being the Emperor makes me much stronger. Alright, let's declare war, call in whoever will join. Bjarnrik's not interested. Even with asking them to join, they're not interested, so... we will just simply move on with our lives. Send our leader in and start occupying things. I mean, Corvaria is just kind of screwed, but that's okay. They're a vassal. They are meant to just get rolled, as bad as that sounds. Alright, let's at least semi-move our guys forward here. Should be an easy stack wipe on that small troops, yep. Power of the magical rulers. Let's pick a fight here. Ooh, we got a little overconfident on that one. We lost. Oh my god, we got way too overconfident. Why were they so strong? Hello? Who's got the crazy military? Army quality. Morale. Covenant and Blade Marches both have more. Yeah, okay. Well, just kind of lost that one. Not too bad, not too bad. Covenant, how are you feeling about this war, man? You're actually feeling okay. I can change that, though. Let me just start occupying your provinces, and I think you will very quickly come to understand that you don't want to be in this war. No, sir. No, you do not. Also, what the... Ah, classic. Classic rebels. So, Moon Haven is the default Moon Elven tag, I believe. So whenever there are Moon Elf rebels, separatists, anywhere in the world, it will default to them, so they'll get these random provinces. And so the war now must continue. By continue, I mean we just press spacebar and watch our allies get rolled, and we just keep on sieging down the allies to hope that they leave the war, because I don't want to deal with them. Heaven Blad. I kind of want war reps from you though, as money is something that I don't have in huge amounts. Yeah, I guess I'll just send you out into Blade March territory, just to take the capital. Alright, that should be enough, right? You should definitely want to give me war reps now. Yes, you do. Thank you. Have a nice day. We'll go, and now we can contest this right here. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, we still took more damage, so it's it's Anbennar land that's putting up a pretty good fight. We're having like a terrible amount of prestige. They're just ready to rock and roll. All right, we need to move some of our troops down to Ancardia, and we need to move the other ones down to Blade Marches. Now, we definitely want to separate piece out Blade Marches and get rid of their strong allies, because, well, I want to fight them soon for a reconquest, and that will be made more difficult if they have strong allies. We have taken their capital already. This year's note stock, once again, we have all of the same things we can choose from, and I'm going to go up to 3 stability. The Esterfield Thieves Guild, I'm sure our heroes will take care of that. Will not be a problem. Alright. Blade March is actually still on high war enthusiasm. More like fake high war enthusiasm. Don't care about that alliance, don't care about that alliance. None of Newshire. Ooh, actually, you're pretty big. 21,000 troops. It's not to the point where these nations in Eskin are super strong yet, but it's very possible. Ooh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna tell them to stop purging orcs. That way, maybe if I have some orcs in my land, they are not oppressed. Don't have any yet, but I'm sure moving up into Eskin further. Well, actually, they've already been gotten rid of. So I guess I don't actually have to worry about that. But if I ever do come across orcs, we will be friendly. Ancardia, money, war reps. Thank you. And finally, for you, I think just for order purposes, we do this. It is more land, it's more aggressive expansion, but I feel like cutting them in half is kind of rude, and it will just create more problems for me later on down the line. Like if they have rebels pop up and then the rebel tags that pop out, I don't want to do that. Go ahead and take those 3. The Seinathíl snake. Kinda sucks we have to do it, but it's on my own fault. Also, Duran is dying. What is happening? Why are you fighting them independently? Oh, because you attacked. You attacked the rent. You messed around and you found out. And you found out you were not up to par with Laurent. Alright, we could take Diplotech, no reason to at the moment. And oh boy, we can expand Empire against Ibavar. Once again, I will have to I'll have to force Silverforge to break their alliance with their ally, but it's fine. We've had to do that a couple times now. But I would love to bring Ibavar in. Of course, they will be mad because I own their cores, but I don't really care. Again, it's more about just getting as many people into the Empire as I can. I don't think we're going to be able to revoke. It's really hard to revoke in Anbennar, because not only do you have to deal with one Reformation, you have to deal with the second one. And the second one is probably the hardest one to deal with. Alright, the Emperor is dead. That is a big rip. That is a magical ruler that has died, but I'm pretty sure this guy is also going to be magical. I think we got an event to where we should be guaranteed a magical heir. We just have to, you know, not have our Empress die. We should be getting re-elected. Pearl's Edge is not interested in voting for me right now. Everybody's thinking now is a great time to send a royal marriage request. Not interested. Thank you, though. we will just get more dwarven tolerance. And I think with the Emperor dying, that is a good time to wrap up today's episode. A little bit more expansion, forcing Ulair to release for Tesk. They unfortunately still have a very weak alliance network, but I did my duty. I've done what I can. And next time it is Gwed time, in which Bjarnruk will join, and I will call everybody in Imperial ban. And that will allow us to hopefully get some more progress with our mission tree. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.